Hello, happy Monday, third grade. Today for language arts, we're going to be using academic vocabulary in context. So what does that mean? It means we're going to be looking with our context clues to figure out the meaning of a word. So here we're looking at the word that's bolded, which is rate. And then we have to figure out what is the meaning of the word in this passage. So here it says, hair may grow a little faster in the summer and a little slower in the winter. But everybody's hair grows at about the same rate. Left alone, head hair will grow about 6 inches per year. Hair on other parts of the body grows much more slowly. Sorry, I forgot a word. So now we have to figure out, what does the word rate mean in this passage? So does it mean it grows at the same time, speed, or place? So we have to think, Let's look back at our word rate. It grows a little faster in summer and a little slower in the winter, but everybody's hair grows at the same rate. Left alone, head hair will grow about 6 inches per year. The first thing we can always do is replace the word and see which one fits better. So let's try that. But everybody's hair grows at about the same time. Well, we're not really saying time about when it's growing. We're saying how fast it grows. But everybody's hair grows at about the same speed. That would make the most sense because we're talking about how everyone's hair grows about 6 inches per year, about how much it grows, how fast it grows. So that one does sound really good. But let's again try our last one. But everybody's hair grows at about the same place. No, because some people have longer hair than other people, or if you get it cut, our hair aren't always at the same place. So speed would be the best one for rate. And then, again, to double check my answer, if we have a dictionary at home, we can also look at the definition of the word rate in a dictionary, or on our iPads at dictionary.com. But let's look at what this exactly means. So look for clues in nearby text to help you figure out the meaning of the word rate, which is what we did. So they said hair may grow faster in the summer and a little slower in the winter. So we're talking about when it grows, how much it grows. Head hair will grow about 6 inches per year, grows much more slowly. So the text talks about how quickly or slowly our hair grows. So using this clue, we can guess that rate means speed because we're talking about how fast it grows. So let's do some more examples together. All right, so first we're looking at the bolded word attempt in the passage below. Knitting is too hard, Masha said. Do you really want to spend all your time undoing knots? I'm going to knit my own sweater for the purple sweater party this winter, Elsa said. I know I can do it. Her first attempt failed, but she pulled out the yarn and tried again, and she kept trying. Slowly, a beautiful sweater started taking shape. What is the meaning of attempt as used in this passage? So we have to look at our context clues. It says the first time she did it, she failed, but she kept trying and slowly she was able to make a sweater. So then what does attempt mean? We know that she's trying to knit her own sweater. Is it the act of trying to do something? The act of forgetting something? The act of giving up on something? Well, we know she didn't give up because she tried again and she ended up making a beautiful sweater. Is it the act of forgetting something? Well, it's not that she was forgetting to make the sweater. She just failed the first time, so she didn't forget to make it. Now, is it the act of trying to do something? Now, this one makes the most sense because it says she tried to do something, she failed, and then she kept trying and doing it again, and then she started to make a sweater. So this goes the best with the word attempt. And again, we used our context clues to figure that out. So now let's look next. So the word attempt means the act of trying to do something. Which task might take many attempts? Eating a snack? Well, no, that wouldn't take too many attempts because you eat it right away, and then you wouldn't be able to try again because you already ate it. Taking a shower, usually we can do that on the first try. We don't have to try at it many times. But learning to drive a car, that would take practice and attempts because it's something new and it's difficult because there's many different rules and different parts about a car. So this one would take many attempts. We'd have to try it a few times before we could get it down. And then our last one, now we have to see which sentence uses attempt correctly. Remember, attempt is the act of trying to do something. So Mrs. Dalton cooked a turkey to tempt us to her house. So we could replace it with trying to do something us to her house. That doesn't make a lot of sense, so we're going to leave that one out. Mrs. Dalton invited me to attempt her house for Thanksgiving dinner. To try to do something, her house for Thanksgiving dinner, it still just doesn't sit right. It doesn't sound good when I read it, and it doesn't make sense when I replace attempt. Mrs. Dalton's first attempt at cooking a Thanksgiving turkey was terrible. So Mrs. Dalton's first time trying to do something at cooking a Thanksgiving turkey was terrible. That makes more sense because remember, attempt is you're trying to do it. You fail and then you do it again. So it sounds like she failed. Hopefully she tries to make another Thanksgiving turkey. But this one is where we would use attempt correctly. And I could also use my dictionary to help make sure that it makes sense as well. So have a lot of fun, take your time reading, and remember to look at your context clues to help you find the answers, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, third grade.